in Bali, Indonesia. It's been a crazy experience, but I'm gonna explain everything that happened right now. Good morning. So today is October 19th and we are going to Bali. We just got to the airport and we're with our whole group. There's a big group of us.
We got really lucky because our boss Esther has a priority card. We got to cut this whole line and go straight to the checkout desk.
Made it to our gate. Here's our plane and we are ready to go to Bali. Okay, so we just got to our villa and this place is amazing. So I'm gonna give you a quick tour to show you around. So here's the front area. So you walk in. So then you can come in. And okay, we honestly got here 4 minutes ago. And look at where Aaron is. He's in the pool. We have our own pool. And it's tiny, but apparently this thing's pretty deep.
It's almost as tall as I am. Here, look at this. I'm standing straight upright.
That is crazy. I thought it was gonna be like 2 feet. I've officially been in Bali for 1 full day, but yesterday was so crazy that it feels like I was in Bali for a whole week. First, I woke up around 6:30 and I went for a run down to the beach. It was about a 2-mile run. When we got down to the beach, I just noticed that it was really, really crowded, but Bali is known for its amazing beaches, so I knew there was going to be more. After that, I came back and I jumped in the pool here with all my friends. We were in there for probably a good hour, just relaxing. We had a really good morning. One of our friends made eggs and toast, and it was just a really great morning. At 10 o'clock, the owner of our villa that we're staying at came and brought motorbikes for us so that we could look at them and rent one. And we ended up renting a bike. It was only $4 a day, so it was less than $30 for the whole entire week. Right after we got our motorbike, Ryan and I decided that we wanted to go for a ride by the beach. So we drove by the beach, and while we were there, we were stopped by the police. So we just got pulled over just because they're checking white people just to make sure that we have our license. Good thing we do have our license because he just let us go right away. So that was weird, but also kind of cool. And as soon as they let us go, Ryan and I went to go park our bike right next to the beach inside of a parking lot. And this random man, a native, came up to us and he was like, "Hey, next time you get stopped, just pretend you're taking a picture of them and they'll get scared. They don't want to get in trouble, so they're scared and they'll just let you go." And we were like, what? So we actually ended up staying around and hanging out with that guy. His name was Toto. And he was a surfer, and so we did surfing lessons through him. We are gonna learn how to surf. We're taking an hour surf lesson, and then they're gonna let us use the boards for the rest of the day to surf and try it out. So there's a lot of people out there, so hopefully we won't be the ones that get eaten by a shark. Ryan and I actually did a lot better at surfing than I thought we would do. We were able to get up and surf. Like, we had a couple good surfs. But then, after our lesson was done, they gave us a surfboard to go practice on our own, and Ryan and I were doing it. We had a couple good ones, but after a while, Ryan and I decided to get my GoPro and try doing videos and take some cool pictures and stuff. So we went out there and we were taking turns recording each other. Of course, none of the videos turned out well because it just happened that as soon as the camera came on, we were horrible. So we were doing that for a while and it was really fun. We were just kind of taking turns, who's recording and who's actually surfing. And so it was Ryan's turn and I was standing in the water. It was pretty deep. It was like to my belly button. And the surfboard was in front of me and I was holding up my GoPro to take a video of Ryan. And then all of a sudden this humongous wave came and it just knocked me over. But before it knocked me over, it knocked my surfboard right into my right shoulder and it crunched my shoulder and it was a really, really hard hit. And as soon as that happened, I knew something was wrong. I knew that something bad happened because it was a real hard hit. It kind of knocked the breath out of me, so I didn't know where the pain was coming from, if it was from the front part of my shoulder or behind my shoulder, my back. I didn't really know. It just kind of all hurt. I was surfing and taking a video of Ryan, and the board was in front of me, and there was a huge wave The board ended up coming straight into my shoulder, and now it is really bothering me. I can barely lift it. And I've been sitting out for a while, so I think I'm done surfing for the day. But man, it's been so much fun. I didn't know what was wrong. I didn't know if it was just like a muscle or if I maybe bruised a bone or something. All I know is that it really hurt. And so I was sitting there, this lady came and started giving me a massage, and I didn't even ask her for it. I didn't even like tell her yes. She didn't ask me. She just started massaging me, and she was like, "Oh, my name's Mandy, we're friends." So then she started giving me a massage. I made friends with this lady. This is Mandy.
Okay.
She gave us a massage.
Yeah, massage, yeah. Good, Bali. Don't forget Mandy, yeah. Next time.
So good. Thank you.
Mom, yeah.
She massaged my shoulder. It didn't really hurt at the time. It actually felt really good. But looking back now, I probably should not have let her massage my shoulder because she probably made it worse. After we left the beach, we came back to the villa and we all kind of just hung out. We swam in the pool again and we were just having fun. And my arm was hurting, but it wasn't too bad. And I didn't realize exactly how bad it was until I tried to take my swimsuit off. I literally couldn't lift my arm. I couldn't lift my shoulder. And I couldn't get my swimsuit off. I was stuck. And it was at that point that I was like, shoot, something is wrong. We had to go to the hospital. Well, I was at the beach for a while, and then we came home, showered, laid in bed, and realized that my shoulder was a lot worse than I thought it was. So we actually came to the hospital to have it checked out because it's been really hurting. We went to the Bali hospital. I don't even know what it was called. I think we just Googled a hospital and we went there. I think we mainly just went just to get it checked out and make sure that everything was okay and that it would just, I guess, heal. I was really hoping that it would be better by the next day so that I could go surfing again or, you know, like do the fun things that you're supposed to do in Bali. But that was not the case for me, sadly. I went and I had x-rays and the guy talked to me, and what ended up happening was I tore the ligaments around my collarbone, and my collarbone is actually raised pretty high because of it, because of the hit. So your collarbone is supposed to be at a max 3.5 millimeters away from the joints, but my hit was so hard that it pushed my collarbone up to 4.6 millimeters away, and it tore my ligaments. And the guy was talking to me and he was like, yeah, like you can tear ligaments in your feet and like your knees and stuff, and he was like, but none of it's as painful as in the shoulder because you use your shoulder for literally everything. And I didn't realize it, that you do. You literally use your shoulder for everything, because even when I take a breath or when I laugh, I feel it in my shoulder. I feel like the pain, and oh, it was just horrible. So the doctor gave me a sling, and I have to wear this sling for about 10 days, and hopefully it will heal itself. They couldn't tell if they were partial tears or complete tears because it was just an x-ray. The funny thing is, they prescribed me medicine that is not even legal in America. And so as soon as they gave it to me, we were like, I don't know if I'm gonna actually take this. But then we talked to a couple nurses from home and they all said it should be okay. So I've been taking it and I'm still alive, so we're all good. So after we left the hospital, we ended up going to a little night market, and that was really fun. I bought a magnet and I bought an anklet, and after that we came home and went to sleep. So that was our day one of Bali. It was very eventful.
Okay, we needed gas. So the only things of gas look like this, which is like a cylinder with pump, and that's all the gas places. There's not real gas stations. So we're sitting on the curb, on the side of the road, getting our gas tank, just hoping that someone doesn't come behind us and whack our rear end.
This is the weirdest gas
There's not
station
even a place to
I've
pull
ever
in.
seen. Like, we're literally just like on the curb.
Yep. This is how you get the gas. She has to pump it up from the bottom into the cylinder.
This is so
fascinating.
weird.
Did you know gas is
I feel like we're back in the 90s.
I know. I've never. What?
That's what they did in
like this.
I'm still really loving it here. The island life is awesome. It's so carefree, and I feel like I'm in Hawaii. Even though I've never been to Hawaii, I feel like this is better than Hawaii. I don't know. Alright, see ya.